congratulations, you get all above target with your PMP exam. First attempt, very congratulations from my side, and you are the among first student of my PMP session when I started
my journey with PM Skill Academy, and as
you are feeling like you are project manager and you have all the things around you. So for situational question you can solve very easy. This is a very good suggestion.
Yes.
Suggestion I found this one. All my dear PMP students, this session is for another success story. We have Mr. Atikur Rahman from Pakistan. He passed his PMP exam recently with all above target. We will talk to him about his PMP journey, and we will see how he managed his PMP exam with all above target and what was his plan. So we will talk to him all about this question. So Mr. Atik, congratulations, you get all above target with your PMP exam in first attempt. Very congratulations from my side, and you are the among first student of my PMP session when I started last year. So thank you very much for joining this session, and we will talk about your PMP journey. Please introduce about yourself so that our audience can know about you.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure for me to give me an opportunity for sharing this lesson learned session with the PMP aspirants. And around 1 year ago, I started my journey with PM Skill Academy, and as you already inform all the people that I was in the first batch. So as per my professional commitments, I have to clear this PMP in last year as per my initial plan, but unfortunately I couldn't. So during the start of this year, I have attempted the exam, and Alhamdulillah, I have cleared all the modules with above target. So some of the major lessons which I learned from my journey was initially I started with the PM book 6th edition, and then as we all know, the exam pattern changed, so its agile part also added. So I have majorly checked all the lesson learned from the pupils from different platforms. So initially it was little bit scary for me that how the exam will be and its pattern like this, but I would say luckily this exam is in my opinion little bit the mock exam of previous content, and also this new exam I have attempted. So in my opinion, this exam is much easier than before, because earlier was the mathematical part was included, but luckily in this exam I didn't see even a single question about that. So most of the questions are just you can say the behavioral questions are situational questions. So if you have good background in project management, then it will be very helpful for you and you can easily clear in first attempt. So that's the brief from my side.
Great. Thanks for sharing. Yes, you are right that I also giving this suggestion to my student that now PMP exam is much more easier because now you have your content is you can say limited, and also it is summarized way and more practical based. So if you have a good project management knowledge, and your agile concepts are clear. So now PMP exam is much easier. Also, the question style is changed and more interactive type. So thanks for the uh, this all your comments for sharing for the PMP aspirant. Okay, so how much the part you can divide that 50% was predictive nature or hybrid nature or agile? How you find this content in percentage wise, you can say?
In my opinion, I think so. 50% portion was around, you can say, agile part, and 50% other. So most of the questions are not so much lengthy questions.
Uh,
So all the questions are, you can say, the descriptive type and short. So
yes,
multiple
yes.
choice questions and matching questions are there. So I can share some of the questions for just an idea.
Okay.
Means some questions are like this: if a team member of your team is underperforming, so what will be the action from your side? And
Mhm.
also one question is like that: if one team member comes to project manager and asks another team member that he is not good or like that. So all the almost you can say 4 to 5 questions are like this, or you can say it's our daily routine if you are in a
Doing your
leading
project
role.
management. Okay. So how many you face the MCQs and matching question more? For example, mostly was MCQs or matching question or selection like this.
Mostly questions were MCQs, and you can say 20 to 30% were matching questions.
Yeah.
So
And
it's in
drag and
my,
drop type question like dragging and dropping here and there.
yes, it's like two vertical columns, and you have to match one scenario against other and like that.
And what about all the mathematical question like earned value management, critical path method, decision tree analysis, all these mathematical work? You face any question regarding this?
No, I didn't face even a single question about mathematical.
And every time when all students are preparing for exam, all the time they are worried about these mathematical question. All the time, how they will solve the decision tree and how they will make the critical path method and different mathematical work. So it is very
Yes,
good.
you are absolutely right, because there is no need to memorize anything, because now all the questions are just like situational or behavioral questions. So you have little bit concept in project management, then surely you can do it very easily.
Great. And before in last year, we have lengthy question also. It's like paragraph. Then we have another tactics that if you have these type of questions, so please do these question in the last. But now also in previous my interview with another as a passing student, she also said that there were no any lengthy question, just like short or little bit medium size. So you also telling that now there is no any lengthy question. This is very good news. This is very good.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, because time management is very easy if there is a short questions. Because if there is a lengthy like paragraph type questions, then surely you have to take or just spend some time to read out and then
And
analyze and then answer.
so how you manage your time in first break session like this? So how you divide your time and you successfully manage your time and you finish all the questions on time or before time?
Yes, there are two breaks in exam, and in my opinion, there is no issue at all of time management, because all the questions you can go through very easily.
Great.
So first break I have skipped, and then second break I have taken. So in my opinion, it's very easy, because first break you can absorb a lot of things, and to refresh yourself you may take the second break.
And what you will suggest that because mostly students are giving exams online and some are going for center based. So what your suggestion? What will be the easy and for online, go for online exam or go for center based? How you feel and what is your suggestion regarding this?
In my opinion, it's very good to take your exam in your workplace because you are very much familiar at your workplace instead of the center, and so it's very easy and comfortable to
This is
take
a,
exam.
you know, this is very intelligent advice because if you are at your workplace, you are feeling like you are project manager and you have all the things around you. So for situational question, you can solve very easily. This is a very good
Yes,
suggestion. I found
yes,
this one.
yes, because environment much matter.
Yes, environment much better and your mindset. This PMP exam, you know, is all about mindset. If you have mindset that you are feeling you are project manager, you can lead the team, you can develop the team, you can solve the problem for your project, you can lead all the things on time like this. So you can easily pass this exam. You are right.
Yes, absolutely right. Because it's all about mindset and it's all about your working practice, or you can say the daily routine which you are following. So it's very easy because earlier I heard that it's not an easy exam and you have to prepare a lot. But in my opinion, it's not so much difficult.
Great, great. And you know the problem is that the problem exact problem is that the all person who are giving PMP exam are experienced and professionals. So time management for work and study, this is the problem. There is, if you for example much busy in your shutdowns or if you much busy in your workplace, you can have a break for your PMP study. That creates actually the problem. So how you continuously dictate yourself that you should go for PMP exam timely because also you have some study break due to your professional experience and professional job. So what you will suggest to all the students that have much busiest schedule on their job, how they can carry on this PMP study?
Regarding this, my honest advice is that if you plan first time that you have to take this exam within 3 months, then please try to take this exam within 3 months, because if you delay or lagging behind, then surely lot of things pile up and it will be very difficult. For my case, it also matter a lot because initially my plan was to attempt the exam within 3 months,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
unfortunately, or be, some unavoidable reasons, it takes almost a year. So it's very difficult to adopt things and motivate yourself.
Yes, this
So
is the tough thing.
in my opinion, if you carefully plan your PMP journey, then surely you can more easily clear the exam. So it's all request from all the aspirants that carefully please plan the exam, and then surely you will do much better way.
And you are right because if you take training and about like 8 days 10 days you are already motivated and you have experience, just make revision in 1 month 2 months and go for exam. If you will delay, all the things can give you too much pressure later on that you are forgetting something. And also, you know, every time there is some changes in PMP exam or content is getting developed because this PMP is like a development study. Every time we have new concept. So you are right. This advice, your advice is very uh, helpful for all the students, and also this is my advice to the all students that please give your exam within 3 months and sure you will pass your PMP exam if you will study you get one training and you study one time then make revision, sure you will pass your PMP exam. So what?
Absolutely agreed.
Yes, right. what is the most important area in your all study material you will say that that is most challenging for you, and it should need more focus or more study?
Well, it's like in current scenario, you can say the business area, it's more challenging because most of the time you are not uh, used to about this, and most of the time you are not pretty much involved in this. So I think so for me, maybe it's vary from case to case, because if you are commercial project manager, then maybe you are good at it, and if you are a technical side, then maybe it will be a little bit lagging. So in my opinion, this was the
Yes, right. Because you know, technical project manager normally are not good in business knowledge. So, but this is very, very much important business agility and all the agile project management, all the projective should have very good understanding about all these things. And what about your stress management? Because this is there is too much stress. All students have a stress before exam, before 1 day or 2 day of your PMP exam. How you uh, study before 2 days of your exam, and also what were your stress management before just giving your PMP exam? What is your feeling like this?
well, I will repeat my previous answer. If you are sitting at home, then it will be a much easier for you to manage the stress level, because going outside and approaching the center, it will little bit add stress. And people have a lot of rumors. So I must say that the proctor is very cooperative and helping. They never said too much questions. It's a pretty much very easy practice. So they always give you a more confidence. So I think so it's very easy. And the rest about stress before exam, so my sincere advice is that please don't listen too much from too many people, because everyone has its own problems and has its own feelings. So generically you have to discuss a lot of things. It's not a big deal, but you have to prepare yourself according to your needs and requirements. So in my opinion, you must listen in 1.5 week before then exam, and then you have to focus on yourself.
Just go as you are preparing. Don't listen anyone, right?
Yes, because if you listen at the last moment or 11th hour, then surely it will create so many doubts, and every person has its own feelings and has its own experiences. So maybe it will be not so much fruitful for you. So
Yes, and
in
you
my
are.
opinion, you must concentrate on yourself, and it will be a much better for you.
Yeah, you're right. You know, and many students are trying to get as much as material for study. All the books, maybe 100 books, 10 mock exam. Maybe they are half of the time is spending on just getting material, and sure they will not study. So this is the problem. So I always recommend my student that just go for limited material and build your concept. Don't go for that. If I have maybe 10 books for PMP, then I will have I am now I have very good material and I will pass my PMP exam. This is not right approach. Go for a specific and targeted material and just prepare for it. And before your exam, don't study new things. Just make some very important concept revise, and before uh, the day of your exam, before 1 day of your exam, just have a very good sleep. That's will work.
Yes, absolutely right. Because this is the way you can manage all the questions coming into the exam, and you will keep all the things intact. Otherwise, memorizing will not work. If you memorize a lot of things, maybe it will not work, but experience will work. So this is the best approach.
Okay. Once again, Mr. Atik, congratulations once again, and
Thank you.
also
Thank you.
thank you very much for your time you give to our all PMP student and aspirant that can take some knowledge from your experience. And okay, so we will finish our this interview, and I need some important tip. Give some important tip to and some suggestion to PMP student that that you think, and you most important tips that you think they should follow in the current scenario.
In current scenario, they must follow the you can say the content of the exam, because it is much newer than before. So because earlier ITTOs and
Yes.
techniques like that were included, but now it's not included. So in my opinion, if you go through the lesson learned from different platforms, then you may get the much better idea, and you have great chance to clear the exam with above target. Because at the moment there is not so much material in, or you can say bookish material available for new exam. So the lesson learned are the most important, and this is the technique which I apply, and I have gone through the lesson learned on different platforms from different peoples, and it really helps a lot.
You are right, because this is the only way now you can get that how this PMP exam is coming with new pattern, because nobody know, all are new with this new pattern. Still all also all the trainer don't have too much material that can they say that this is the enough material for that. So only the way we can get the knowledge about new PMP exam, just like you are giving your experience, you are sharing your experience. This is the only way we can take the knowledge. All right.
Yes, you are absolutely right, because as many as the lesson learned you have gone through, then it will be much easier, and you have clear idea about the PMP exams, what's coming in this, and what are the contents, and what actually the questions appeared in the exam. So this is the best approach in my opinion, to follow and clear the exam in first attempt.
Okay, thank you very much for your interview. Okay, Mr. Atik, thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you very much.